in tribute to those who perished to provide peace and security for our nation. Hey folks, Chris here. So another travel vlog. I've traveled from Yakima and I'm in the Tri-Cities in southern Washington. The trip over here wasn't too eventful. The reason I didn't stay in Yakima too long and do a little bit more exploration was because it's getting cold. There was a cold front passing through and it's dropping well below freezing there over the next couple of nights, and I just didn't want my RV to be in it. It's going to be just a little bit warmer down here, and so I'm staying here for a couple of nights. So the trip down was uneventful. I noticed on my way down here, though, that there were a fair number of vineyards. There's a lot of winemaking in this part of the country. And many years ago, I had gone with a roommate who was really big into wine, and he took me on a tour for a bunch of these sort of boutique types of wineries that are down in this area. So that was fun. And it was fun to see those as I was driving around and going, oh, look, there's a vineyard right there. But otherwise, it wasn't super dramatic. There were some pretty sections, but it's not the most interesting area in the country. So I'm going to stay here for a couple of days because I've got some work to do. And then I'm going to try and head over to La Grande, Oregon. So La Grande's just kind of a cute little town. Or I might go all the way to Boise, I'm not sure, on my way down. I haven't figured that out yet. But I just wanted to do this quick travel vlog. I found a couple of great places to park here in the Tri-Cities area just by using Google Maps. I'm telling you, Google Maps is a fantastic tool for pre-scoping places out. And I found a series of sort of these big box types of hotels here. They have side streets that are perfect to park on for a couple of days. So there was a Starbucks here that I've been going to. And then my gym is right down the street too. And that's one of the things I look for. It's kind of this odd thing. I like to find Planet Fitness and a Starbucks within just a short distance of each other, because I like to go to the gym and work out and take a shower and then work at Starbucks. I can work in the RV, but frankly, I like to go to a Starbucks there or any coffee shop. There are different coffee shops in different cities that I've been to. Well, I'm here in the Tri-Cities area and I've taken my scooter off. I'm going to go explore while I have a little bit of a break from some work that I'm doing. The Columbia River is just down that way, and look like there are some historical markers that I want to go find. This is a tributary to the Columbia River, which is basically on the other side of an island right here. And I found this little historic site right here with some signs about the Lewis and Clark trip, which is always super fascinating. Oh, look at this. This is interesting. On October 17, 1805, William Clark and two men from the Lewis and Clark expedition set out from their camp at the confluence of the Snake and Columbia rivers. The three men paddled up the Columbia to a small island once located across the river from here. Native people on the island showed Clark the entrance of the large westerly fork 8 miles distant. Clark thought the people called the river Tapteel, the Sahaptian name for a nearby village. So this is kind of cool. I'm just driving my scooter down here along the road that goes down the perimeter of the Columbia River. There's a historical sign right here. I almost missed it. It says the first federal road in the Northwest. The first wagon road built by the federal government in Old Oregon followed this shoreline. On January 7, 1853, Congress passed an act for construction of military roads in Oregon Territory. Jefferson Davis, Secretary of War, then issued instructions to Captain George B. McClellan to construct a road from Old Fort Walla Walla to Puget Sound to be ready for use by immigrants that year. He added, "You will at least endeavor to fix the line of the road and perform such work on the most difficult portions as will enable the emigrants to render the route practicable by their own exertions." I love how they spoke back then. Informed of the project, the Longmire party of 3G wagons chose to travel the road and passed this area in mid-September. They cut their way across the Cascades at Natchez Pass and reached Puget Sound October 9th, 1853. So there's this memorial site here that I wanted to just stop and explore. I love finding stuff like that. So let's go take a look at this. It says over here, "In honor of those who served to forge the heritage of the United States Armed Forces." The Great Seal of the United States. So this says U.S. Army. U.S. Navy. U.S. Marine Corps. U.S. Coast Guard, U.S. Air Force, U.S. Merchant Marine.